The 25th quiz show at the Sunny Club is on your screens. 25 times on the air, and Sega's computer games have become your favorite pastime. And how could it be otherwise? After all, we played with Mickey Mouse and Michael Jackson. Caught ghosts, defeated insidious aliens. Fought with Rambo. These are the exciting games provided by Sega. Sega Magic World. And, of course, today for the anniversary meeting at the Dream Interpretation Club, we have chosen the most interesting and safest game. It's not a game, it's just a fairy tale.
Well, yes, a fairy tale.
Well, yes, a fairy tale. Everything is calm in Agro, so I invite you for a walk through the Eastern Bazaar. Agroba Bazaar. A wealth of goods, surprises and eccentrics. But judge for yourself, why, with such an abundance of fruits, swallow swords? Or sunbathing on nails? Do you understand them? East. Good here. Calmly. About. Well, I knew it. Here are those Oriental tales. We need to get back to the studio as soon as possible, no matter what happens. Guys, you got me mixed up with someone else, right? And now it's an anniversary show. And now it's my favorite show. Manny.
Ow.
I wanted a story.
Oh, I want fairy tales.
Couldn't find a better game. Where are these oases of purity and well-being? Ah, Podsta. And who is this?
Oh, happy one. It's time to tell you the story of Aladdin.
Yes, I heard this story. I even read a book about her.
Yes, have you read it?
Well, I didn't read it.
Watch the movie.
American or Soviet?
Have you watched the American cartoon about Aladdin, created by the Walt Disney Film Studio?
Naturally.
Oh gods. How happy you are, my lord.
Have you played the Sega computer game Aladdin?
No.
Do you know life?
Who is this unfortunate man?
By what right?
This is Aladdin, Lord, the same Aladdin.
If you, most respected, do not know such a wonderful game, then the only chance to correct your age-old wisdom is to go to the distant city of Moscow, Find there a huge castle called Central Children's World, and there immediately purchase a Sega Mega Drive 2 computer console. And, of course, Aladdin.
Flying carpet for bedridden. Now.
Now.
Magic World.
Sega. Magic World.
Hello. We welcome Dream Interpretation, and I welcome you to our program today. But today we have not an easy program. Today is our anniversary. It is today that our Sunny Club celebrates exactly 25 games. Therefore, today we will have difficult players. Today those who have already won it once will play in our game. So I want to welcome the family team of Kachutov Sveta to the court. Marina, in order to start our game, I will immediately ask you one question, if you will allow. Tell me, please, you, of course, know the tale about me, about Aladdin, but you know that this is not the only Oriental tale. This is a question for children only. You don't have to suggest.
So, what is the name of the book, which contains many, almost all Oriental tales?
I will give you several answers. Maybe morning mail? Maybe day by day? Maybe evenings on a farm near Dikanka? Maybe 1,001 nights? Maybe night in mails?
1,001 Nights.
Absolutely correct answer. Please take your seat at the table. The Kachutov team earns their first point, and I give them 1 apple for the first point. I forgot to tell you, today in our game I will not give you points for each question won, but I will give you apples. Well, those who have played the Aladdin game know why. And those who do not know, they will find out a little later. In the meantime, I invite the Kazbenko team here to my stage. I beg you. Today 2 ladies, 2 Olgas, aunts are playing with us. I have one question to ask you, if you will. Can you please tell me who was called the Rough Diamond in the Walt Disney cartoon about Aladdin?
And I will give you several answers.
Maybe that was the name of the Sultan? Or maybe a princess? Or maybe Aladdin? Or maybe Jafar?
Or his parody Iago?
Or maybe Othello? Or maybe Desdemona?
Sultan.
Sultan. Incorrect answer. They really called Aladdin the Rough Diamond. But you go to your gaming table and you don't get an apple. It's nothing, you still have a whole game ahead of you. And I invite Mazina's team to the stage. I ask you to. Misha, Nemo, very happy to play with you again. I remember how you won last time. I think you will win this time too. You are a very strong team. In the meantime, I'd ask you a question. Please tell me, in the same cartoon that I just talked about the venerable Walt Disney, what was the name of the princess? I will give you several answers. Maybe Booter, maybe Layla, maybe Jasmine, maybe Zulfia, or maybe Golchate, or maybe Gildstein. Jasmine. Absolutely correct. Abudur was called in the Soviet cinema, which is called the magic lamp of Aladdin. Absolutely correct answer, and you get your earned apple. I ask attention to the screen.
Nice sale on a wide variety of items.
Welcome, welcome. Look what we have. Look here, please. A combined version of the pump, and it is also a coffee maker. You can also fry potato chips on it. Tell me, please, what device did the merchant offer to Aladdin that could be both this and that and that and that at the same time? So what could this device be? You have 10 seconds to remember. Your answer?
Волшебная лампа, в которой сидит Джин.
A magic lamp in which Jin sits. What answer?
She can fry potatoes, she can be a pump, she can be a lamp.
Lamp?
No, it cannot be a lamp.
Your answer?
This could be the lamp the genie is sitting in.
The lamp in which the genie sits. Yes. In fact, the merchant offered Aladdin a wonderful thing that can be a coffee maker at the same time. It can be a pump. It can also be a thing that can be used to fry potato chips.
Todd Banks' team came closest to the answer.
I congratulate you. You earn your apple. You are already here? I have a desire here.
I'd have a desire here.
We would like to take a trip around the world together, fly to Japan and take a tour of Sega Land to understand how Sega consoles are assembled and made.
Yes, please, no problem. Today, there are more than 1,200 entertainment centers in Japan created by Sega. The largest of them, in Tokyo and Osaka, resemble the famous Disneyland. These are huge playgrounds equipped with excellent technology for a wide variety of games for children and adults, where everything, literally everything, moves, changing every second and shining with a whole rainbow of lights. Suffice it to say that one of the Tokyo centers spread over 31,000 square points. Sega centers have mastered the latest telecommunications technologies, allowing to connect the largest games with numerous players. Many games have been adapted for home video networks. Almost all major cities in Japan have Shoga entertainment centers. At the same time, they are designed taking into account the individual characteristics of the population of the region and even taking into account the terrain. So in the areas that young people have chosen, Sega centers are equipped with the most fashionable, latest technology. And where the main population is elderly, Sega Land certainly includes a luxurious supermarket with a huge selection of goods, food and drinks. After all, you see, shopping is also a considerable pleasure. Each floor of the Sega Center is designed according to its own special plan, which is subject to any, even the most seemingly small detail. That is why the floors where the slot machines are located are somewhat reminiscent of a luxurious casino, and the grounds where free games are played immediately immerse you in the festive atmosphere of the carnival. Perhaps the most popular today are races and horse races, almost real, invented in such a way that computer graphics are combined here with true reality, when complex situations familiar to professional jockeys are recreated on real racetracks. Japanese Sega Land offers you an interesting leisure program. For a long time it infects you with joy, a wonderful mood. Well, I hope I fulfilled your wish. I already understood that you know who the genies are and who the Agena is. I will give you several options. Maybe it's Jean's wife? Or Jean's daughter? Or maybe it's Jean's mother-in-law? Or just mother-in-law?
Or maybe it's a witch?
You have 10 seconds to answer correctly.
You have 10 seconds to answer correctly.
This is a witch.
This is a witch.
Yes. This is Jane's daughter.
Gina's daughter.
Evil witch.
Evil witch.
This is a witch.
Да.
This is Jean's daughter.
Дочь Джина.
Evil witch.
Злая ведьма.
Absolutely correct answer. This is a very evil witch, or rather, it is a spirit that is embodied in the body of a giantess witch.
Ликанши.
We move on to the next question.
This question will no longer be for the playing teams, but for you, the audience. Tell me, please, where did Aladdin meet the princess? I will give you several answers. By the way, I'm talking about a Walt Disney cartoon now, so those who have seen it will be easy for them to answer.
Maybe in a palace? Maybe in the forest?
Maybe at the market?
Maybe in a park of culture and recreation? In the bazaar you get an apple, but I will say that of course you can eat this apple, but on the other hand you can easily give it to any team you support so that it has a better chance of winning. I ask you to come here, to the stage with me. Please take an apple. Applause, I'm going to use the lamp again. I ask Scheherazade to the stage. I give Satsu this holy Scheherazade.
Сзади.
She will hold it. You will take your apples that you earned while answering questions and carefully throw them. If you hit the vessel, it means that you have earned 1 point. I ask you to take your apples. You will throw in turn. The first is thrown by a child, the second by an adult. Those who have 1 apple throw 1 apple. Take your apple.
We're dropping from here.
From this place you can throw. You must hit and you earn your point. Next. Yes, from here. Throw in sequence. Each team earned exactly 1 point. The third place of honor in our today's anniversary game is occupied by the Kochetov team. I congratulate you. I ask for a prize for the third place of honor in the studio. I congratulate you. You receive your prize, t-shirt, bag and poster. Thank you. Let's move on to the game. We will be playing on Sega Mega Drive 2 consoles, as you know, a game called Aladdin. I want to call Scheherazade, who has already helped me several times and will help now. And we start the competition. Olya Kazbenko Jr. and Nemo will play in this game.
A lot, not Misha.
I congratulate you. You can start the game if you are ready.
Started. East Market. You will find everything you want here.
Whatever you want, you will find. Indeed, there is nothing here.
Eyes run wide.
Paradise is here.
Try, heavenly bliss.
Blessed.
To prevent this from happening to you, you must remember the most important thing. And in our game it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, she.
Yes. Oh, I've lost count. Give me order.
First half. It is enclosed in a magic lamp in the upper left corner of the screen. The more magic smoke you have, the more power you have to overcome obstacles. There will be a great many obstacles in your path, I promise you that.
Aladdin, by all means, must penetrate the palace of Sultan Jafar, where Princess Jasmine is languishing. He saw her once at the market in Agrove and was forever captivated by her amazing beauty. But in order to win the love of the princess, he must take possession of the magic lamp and snatch Jasmine from the clutches of the insidious Jafar, who keeps her in luxurious chambers in the very center of the palace, and the palace is guarded by cruel guards. Jafar's spies endlessly set up various small dirty tricks for Aladdin, and he must come up with more and more tricks to deceive them. And a little closer to get close to the Sultan's palace. But when tricks do not help, you have to fight enemies sparing no effort. And the power of Aladdin lies in the lamp.
Remember, each of your defeat extinguishes the magic lamp.
And you need to restore strength with the help of
Fresh fruits. Apples. Nutritious. Tasty.
safely.
Well, how? No wonder I awarded apples instead of points. Use all the points earned, but the real weapon of Aladdin is the saber. Saber.
Saber.
Saber? Only in Agrob, a real battle clay. Steel dazzles the eyes, the swing rings in the ears, the saber cuts the shoulders. She will instantly blow off the head of the servants of the Sultan if they try to grab you, and will smash into small shards of heavy clay pots that the inhabitants of Agreba throw from the windows right on Aladdin's head. However, do not forget about apples. Try to get as many of them as possible. This will increase your chances of winning. But don't miss out on gems.
Ценностей.
They will increase your points, make you rich and respected. Language pod in a foreign language fairy tales.
Чтобы достичь всего этого, вам нужно пройти тяжелые испытания, которые вам устраивают.
Set up by weirdos.
Well, yes, freaks. I already said, they are full of them in the market of Agrabah.
Knives are swallowed and thrown at others. Pots are thrown from the windows. Arrange trade ripe during the chase. There are no different mixes. Hey, East. But still, be careful not to become victims of these eccentrics. Yes, Aladdin was great. I had to jump from palm tree to palm tree, no worse than a real monkey. I almost got lost in the ancient ruins, got out by force, ran enough through the desert. And all this under the scorching sun, and wells in the desert, you know, are rare. Hey, be careful, the lamp is flashing.
This can only be corrected by winning victory after victory.
In general, it's great here. Lots of fat. The birds are flying.
If possible, be sure to make friends with a camel.
But don't stare at Scarabia.
Catch him! This will help you continue the game on a new level. Meanwhile, the second team enters the game. Let's see if they can catch Scarabi.
This is terribly important, because according to the beliefs of the East, Scarabi is a symbol of happiness.
Who will give up their happiness? And then there's Jafar's annoying spies getting in the way.
There is no rest from them even in the desert. Skorobi flies to the magical tents guarded by serpents. Who will win this endless race full of danger?
Let's see.
The ultimate full danger race.
Let's see.
The program we have today is exceptional, and therefore the prizes will be amazing. Both participating teams receive a Sega Mega Drive 2 computer set-top box. Second place goes to the Kozbenko team.
I congratulate you.
I ask for a prize for second place in the studio.
I congratulate you. You played very well. I saw myself.
You get an excellent Mega Drive 2 console with 2 joysticks and a Sonic 2 game cartridge.
The Mason team becomes the champions today in Sonic Club in the final game. I'm asking for a trift for first place in this studio.
I congratulate you.
And I say goodbye to you on this. It was my pleasure to play with you. Our final game is over and we'll see you next Sunday. Until the next meeting. See you next time.
Applause, O almighty Lord of times and centuries. For 1,000 nights and one night I've been telling you stories as you wish. Do one day my one too.
I am listening you.
Let the 1,002nd night replace the fairy tale with the computer game Aladdin.
Wonderful.
In 1,003.
We'll be done.
And in 1,004.
What kind of fairy tales can there be if Aladdin is playing here?
Yep, I told you.
Play Aladdin game on Sega consoles.
Mega Drive 2.
Aladdin.
Now, Magic World.
Now. Scream.
Video. Subtitles created by Diamatorox. Subscribe to the channel, like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.